Hey guys, what's going on? Daryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. Daryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. We make self-growing planters. So all you do is walk up and drop your seeds or your plants inside of this planter, and it grows your plants for you. You don't have to grow your plants anymore. And that's what we're doing. We have about 9 planters. And in each planter, we have an average of about 5-6 plants, and they're growing. Last year in one planter that was a little bit bigger than this right here, a 25 inch, which is our largest. 20 inch is the next size, and then it goes down to 16 inch further down in the row. But the 25 inch, we were able to grow 42 cucumber. Now, I've got a lot of plants in these planters, and so I'm thinking that we could probably grow an awful lot of cucumbers. And you know, I've been saying maybe 100 cucumbers, but I think I can do I'll say about 150 comfortably, but maybe 200 cucumbers, I'm thinking. I don't know, we're gonna find out. But we're pushing them to make sure we get the right growth and everything else, the strength, and we want all of it to yield fantastic fruit, and that's what we're doing right now. We're training them to grow. We went back and we cut off all the lower leaves. The reason why we cut the lower leaves is that this cucumber likes to be in a cool place. Doesn't like to be in a hot place. So when light hits it, it's pulling and drawing that water and it's evaporating through the leaf. And this leaf is working extremely hard to try to do all of these activities. And sometimes it exhibits burnout. So that's why the cool places are really, really good for for this breed of cucumber. But if those who don't know, this is a torpedo pot. All you do is put your plants or your seeds in this planter, and it grows your food for you. You don't have to grow your food anymore because it does it for you. So I have a lot of cucumbers that are growing, and I'm gonna tell you something. They look fantastic. Oh my gosh, they're so strong and beautiful. They're perfect. They literally are perfect. All of the leaders are looking really good. So I'm going to now go through a stage when I'm training them how to grow. Now, if I let them, they all would connect to each other, and they would send out the little connectors and then pull and spring it, load each other together. So what I'm trying to do is get them to grow out this way, because I want them to go in different directions and then go down. I want to distribute them in a 360-degree area so that I know each one is getting the exact amount of sunlight. Each one is getting the exact amount of reprieve from sunlight when it wants to get away from sunlight. And that's what Torpedopot does. It grows your food for you while you do not have to be there. It takes into consideration all these things. So yeah, because there's a great soil base here, I expect it to be great plants up here. Now, when we went and we removed these leaves, I'm just gonna pop this off. I shouldn't. I like to do it with a sharp object. You should never tear it apart like this. But sharp objects are always better. See that leaf is changing color there? So what we see is that the bottom leaves, because of the sunlight, and they're being like super producing in terms of the photosynthesis process that is burning these leaves out. Now, we know the plant is healthy because all we have to do is look at the center shoot and look at all the leaves that are new that are coming. So we know now that it's an environmental condition, not a soil condition. The soil condition is driving the growth of the plant. The environmental condition is trying to change what's happening on the surface. And that's what Torpedopot does. It allows you to diagnose your situations, to find out what's going, so that you can grow 150 cucumber. And I'm gonna put them all in jars, and if you guys wanna buy them, you can buy them. But they're going to be the best in the world. Why? Because my food is grown in a Torpedopot. Torpedopot grows my food for me. I don't use synthetic fertilizers. I don't need a rake, a trowel. I don't need underground water systems. I don't need tillers. I don't need to put down any tarp all over the place. I don't need protection from the small rodents. And if they're growing in a healthy environment, I don't need the pesticides, herbicides, and insecticides. What I need is healthy soil to grow healthy plants. I don't want to add synthetic chemicals to my plants to compromise the plant's integrity to survive in this environment. That's what's going on here. When you see the browning of the leaves, those are the changes in environmental conditions that are taking place that you won't find in a laboratory. And it changes all over the world. Nature's got to figure it out. Get a torpedo pot. Put your seeds and your plants in, and you won't have any problems with food again in your life. Darryl Addison, torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison, torpedopot.com.